Today we invite you to the picturesque Kroměříž in Moravia. We will take a look at the library in the Archbishop's Castle. This Baroque gem, along with the Poznamecka Garden, was included in the UNESCO Historical and Natural Heritage List in 1998.
The castle, in its current Baroque style, was founded after the 30 Years' War. During those times, the old city, including the old bishop's seat, was destroyed by Swedish army. Bishop Karel II of Liechtenstein-Kastelkorn chose to establish a new seat where he also started our collections. He founded the library in 1694 and gave it a purpose to serve as the center of education in the whole Diocese of Olomouc and opened it to public. This library is one of the first public libraries in our land. It is also one of the largest and most important book collections in the Czech Republic. As according to the wish of its founder, every successor of his was to expand the collection by buying more books. Last book that we bought was received in 1950. We can find around 25,000 books in the old library. However, the actual number of all books in this castle are 90,000. This library covers a large spectrum of topics such as biology, geography, theology, philosophy, even pedagogy, and sometimes you can find here cookbooks, and in our newer libraries you can find storybooks. Our rarest book is the Sacramentary of Kroměříž from 9th century. This book was falsely considered as a pontifical, a book of Christian rites up to the year 1965. Other than that, we can also find here Quran and an illuminated Bible from the 13th century.
In addition to the old library, the castle also houses the new library, founded, as the name suggests, somewhat later in 1869. There is also the so-called Forest Library, which is not open to the public, as well as the youngest, the Vault Library from 1948. In the main hall of the old library, there is also a hidden chamber. It stores the so-called libri prohibiti, or prohibited books.
Our libri prohibiti are usually of evangelic themes. Creation of these books was banned in Moravia in 1628. Therefore, new Czech evangelical books had to be printed out in Zittau in Germany. Other than that, there is an abundant collection of German scripts by Martin Luther. However, actually, his books were not confiscated, unlike the previous ones, but they were bought into our collection. We have 4 globes in here. Smaller ones are from Venice and the 2 larger ones are from the Netherlands. Each pair consists of 2 types, one astronomical one and one geographical one. The geographical ones are more interesting because they are showcasing the progress of discovering parts of our world. The ceilings of this library are decorated with frescoes by Josef Stern. The largest one above me depicts the founding and reconstruction of this library, accompanied by personifications of arts and sciences and different mythical beings.
The rich decorations of the castle, the magnificent halls, and the extensive gardens have attracted many filmmakers from the Czech Republic and from abroad. Among the most famous films shot here is Miloš Forman's Amadeus and some epic series about Napoleon and Maria Theresa from Austria. The Queen was once hosted here in the castle by the bishops and archbishops.
Well, I should definitely mention the visit of Russian Tsar Alexander III with Austrian Emperor Franz Joseph I. Even though this visit lasted only 2 days and 1 night, from 25th to 26th of August 1885, it still left a lasting impression on this whole castle. These guests gave us beautiful gifts that tourists can still see nowadays, including their beautiful portraits.
In 1752, a great fire struck Kroměříž, which destroyed the entire upper floor of the castle.
Fortunately though, all books were saved by being thrown out of the window by Archbishop's guards and students of Piarist Grammar School. The library was then reconstructed during the rule of Leopold of Eck.
Next to the old library, the biggest attraction of the Archbishop's Castle is Titian's painting Apollo and Marsyas. In addition to the picture gallery and representative halls, you can also visit the castle tower of the Millgate exhibition on the castle courts. In summer, it is also pleasant to visit the cool Sarterren and the artificial caves beneath the castle.